Hi, this is Mitch Milat with Riviera Financial Mortgage in Beverly Hills. Another day in the mortgage business. I want to let you know that I really appreciate you letting me assist you in getting the best mortgage financing for your home purchase or refinance. Also want to let you know that I keep an eye on the market and developments, and I'm always trying to keep you in front position so that you're ready to take advantage of any opportunity or have the best solutions to any problems that might arise. So with that in mind, I put this little informational message together. Please just take a moment to watch it. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you have any questions that I can help you with. Thank you so much.
In today's market, it is not unusual to make an offer on a house and have the appraisal come in lower than your offer. You may be wondering what you should do, and can you even get financing for your home if the appraisal comes in lower than what you offered? These are all common questions in today's market. But before we talk about how you can keep the deal and still get your home loan, let's look at how a low appraisal happens in the first place. Home appraisals are just a part of the home buying and selling process. They help to establish value of the home. The lender requires a home appraisal because they need to know that the home is worth what they are lending you for the home. An appraisal assesses the actual value of the home and ensures that this value is equal to the loan amount that you, the borrower, is asking for. Appraisals help buyers know if they are paying too much for the home. In a hot market, buyers may push up the value of a home by offering more than asking price. You may have had this happen on a house you were wanting. It can be very frustrating indeed. But let's say that you've found the house of your dreams and your offer was accepted. You've gotten an appraisal on the home and are surprised, or maybe not surprised, to find out that the appraisal has come in lower than the sales price. There are many factors that can affect a low appraisal, including rising market values, artificially inflated prices, declining market values, overpricing by the seller, the property is not well maintained, and foreclosures or short sales in the neighborhood. The market has an impact on home values. The appraiser will have an understanding of local influences that can have the largest impact on the property valuation. You need to understand that the appraisal and valuation of the home is out of your hands due to fluctuating market trends and outside influences. Let's look at what you can do when an appraisal does come in lower than the sales price. Most appraisals will come in at the asking price, but when they do come in low, you have some options. The first thing you can do is renegotiate your offer. Your offer includes an appraisal contingency that allows you to renegotiate your offer if the appraisal comes in low. The seller may have priced the home too high and realize with the appraisal that the value is really lower and meet the value of the appraisal. If they do not lower the sales price to meet the value of the appraisal, you need to look at your next steps. Let's begin with disputing a low home appraisal. You may consider having your lender dispute the appraisal by submitting a reconsideration of value, or ROV. You need to realize, though, that winning a dispute isn't easy. You will need hard evidence to back up your claims that the home is worth more. This evidence will come from other homes that sold nearby. If you can find recent comparable home sales that sold for a higher price, you might be able to successfully contest your appraisal. Your lender can help facilitate this process by providing new comp sales that were not used by the appraiser, but that are believed to be superior to the comps the appraiser relied on. If the appraiser agrees that these comps should be included, they will revise the report and potentially revise the valuation. However, don't expect a new appraisal if you can't find comparables that sold for the same price as the home you're trying to buy. The next thing you can do is get a second appraisal. You may be able to convince your lender to get a second opinion on the appraisal. However, it may not change the appraised value. All home valuations are reviewed for accuracy and fairness by the rules set into place by the Home Valuation Code of Conduct. But if you feel strongly that a second appraisal is worth the investment, you will need to ask the lender for the second appraisal. You may have to split or cover the cost of another appraisal. If it is found that the appraisal was indeed inaccurate, your lender may offer to cover the cost. If the seller will not lower the sales price to meet the appraised value, and you cannot find comparable sales that support the higher price, then you will need to make up the difference between the sales price and the appraised value by bringing in more money to the table and saving the deal. What does that look like? Well, let's say, for example, that the sales price for the home you are buying is $200,000 and the appraisal came in for $190,000. The lender will only take the value of the appraisal, which is $190,000. This means that you will need to make up the $10,000 difference by paying that amount in cash. The lender will only provide a loan based on the value of the appraisal. So if you really want the home, you can get it. You just need to make up the difference. The bottom line is that receiving a low appraisal is never something that you want to experience during the process. A low appraisal can impact your offer, and it's important to know your options going into this market. Always work with a trusted lender and real estate agent so you can receive an accurate appraisal and that you're buying your house against today's market trends.
Thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you would like to discuss it further. So if you would, please feel free to call me, Mitch Milat, Riviera Financial Mortgage, 424-290-8294. You can also email me, mitch@rivierafinancial.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Mitchell Milat, or on my Facebook homepage, Mitch Milat, Riviera Financial, Beverly Hills. Thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you soon and wishing you much success in the future.